Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Day, and if you like these types of videos, go ahead and subscribe and join the family. And for those of you who have been here, thank you guys so much for coming back to see me once again. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to take care of your hair after having a protective style in. I had a style that I got when I traveled to Atlanta a couple weeks ago. I'm going to put like the information up for you guys, like some pictures or videos of when I did that. Because I went to go see my like OG original stylist from like 10 years ago, guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you already have seen that. But if you haven't, I'll include a quick snippet for you guys. But in this video, I'm going to be taking the hair out, showing you guys how I took that hair out and kind of like what to expect after you have put the hair in. So if you're interested in that type of content, please keep on watching.
Okay, so I kept this hair in for about like a week and a half, not even 2 weeks. You guys know I typically do not keep a lock style in for long. I have been doing a lot of protective styles lately, again, just to fight that itch of like, wanting to cut and wanting to start over. It was very encouraging going to get my hair done by like my OG stylist because I had warned her before I came. I was like, girl, like my locks, I don't know, like I'm thinking about starting over. She was like, definitely don't do it. Like I feel like this is a good set. And I was just explaining to her how this set has been through a lot, especially since having my son and going through like postpartum shedding and stuff. And I just really wanted to experience having a set of locks without that, because that's what happened to me when I had my first set of locks. I just had a lot of, damage and stuff. And then the postpartum shedding, I wanted to start over. So I have been itching to do that again, but the protective styles have been helping me kind of like shy away from that. I kind of just am able to put it up for a while, not think about it, leave it alone, and honestly just forget that I have to, deal with it for a little while. So, but I still don't want to keep them in too long because it can be very drying. This is Cuban twist hair that was used. Twist hair is great for like adding hair to locks because it looks very natural. Like the hair is like kind of coarse. It twists like natural hair. So it's very nice, but it is very drying. So that's why I don't leave it in for long. And also, that's just typically how I am. I feel like the long hair gets in the way when you're trying to like take a shower and all that stuff. So I leave it in for like an event, a couple weeks if I have a lot to do. Here's my husband coming in. And then I take it out. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. When I take out my hair, I do not immediately, it really just depends on like what type of products whoever did it, if it was me, if it was someone else, what type of products they used. But this particular stylist, she really is light on the products, and I had just washed it before I got it done, so I didn't take it out and wash it and stuff immediately. I kind of just left it alone, and that's like what I do when it's not too heavy a product. Now if I go to a stylist and they are a little bit more heavy handed and they're using like gels, waxes, all that to really like secure like the style, immediately I will take that out and of course like wash it. But this wasn't really necessary this time around. I'll leave it for a few days, let my hair breathe, and then I'll wash it. And that's what I did this time. I left it crinkly for a few days, and then like over that weekend, I washed it again and kind of started fresh. I could have made this style last a little bit longer, but it was mainly the added pieces. If this little like loose textured hair, that part gets tangled. If it was just the Cuban twist hair, it would have been fine. But again, I think the installation was really nice because my hair I didn't have like itching, angry scalp, any of that, which I have in some instances had in the past. I really didn't have any of those issues. It really just felt like I had braided my locks and I was taking the braids out, and that's really what it looks like as well. So yeah, it was a pretty straightforward process. This is really what I do after I take my hair out. I just, gently try to remove it. I don't do a whole lot of like pulling. You know how you get impatient, you just start ripping the hair out? Absolutely not. You do not want to do that. So as you can see, I'm taking it out like piece by piece, unraveling it. And this is how I you know, protect my hair even with getting added hair in it. It's about the little details, I feel. Just not really making sure that your hair is not like experiencing too much trauma with the putting it in, taking it out, the products, etc. It was not tight at all. It was clean, but it wasn't tight. And that's what I liked the most. But yeah, I'm just going to continue taking this out, and then you'll see what I do next. Okay, so we're on our last little barrel here, and I'm just, again, I do not rip out those rubber bands. I cut them, gently release them, and yeah, my hair thanks me for it. But this is pretty much what it looked like after the fact. As you can see, it really just looks like I took out a braid out. She really did a good job. I personally did add like edge control and stuff, but it just looks like it was a braid out. Like, look how easy it is. It doesn't look like my hair is like, you know, like traumatized or like pulled, stringy, any of that. The scalp didn't itch. I'm just taking some rose water just to loosen it up because it is going to stay in this state for a little while. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like your locks are like compressed when they're in a style, and they're not like, it doesn't look that full because your hair has been kind of like compressed in that style. After you wash it, it definitely goes back to its normal state and has that full look, but right away, not really. But still, I had this and it was very cute. I wish that I could achieve this style as easily without having the added hair in, because I think the crinkles are cute. But yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. Turning it around, this is what the little ponytail looks like, and yeah.
So as you guys have just seen, I just took the style out and everything. When you initially take the style out, which I probably have already mentioned, your hair is going to look like this. It's not really full. It kind of gives this appearance of like a thin look, but that's because your hair has kind of been like constrained for so long. After you wash it and oil it and things, it kind of comes back to like the fullness, but initially when you first take the style out, it's going to look something like this. I wouldn't be alarmed at all. And when I took the style out, it was very like healthy. It wasn't like there wasn't any like pulling or like really thin pieces. It just really unraveled super easy. I didn't have to tug at my hair for it to come out, which it all is up to like the stylist and the method that they use. But sometimes when you get a protective style, your hair can really look damaged after. I try to stay away from certain styles like faux locks that really suffocate the hair, and you know, just kind of styles like that that really like pull on the hair. Anything that's requiring your hair to be knotted, I try to stay away from, even though it can be very tempting because that stuff is cute. But I also do not keep the style in that long, which I've mentioned before. So this was 2 weeks, and I know that might seem like a waste of money to some, but for me, it was more so I needed the style for the events that I was going to, and that was it, and it wasn't that expensive. So yeah, let me show you guys where it is. I still have an undercut. That I'm gonna cut. But yeah, I will leave my hair like this for a little while, probably like another week, and then I'll go in and wash it and stuff like that. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another video. Drop your comments down below if you plan on getting a protective style soon. Let me know which one, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.